Hey guys, good morning. This is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that support me over on Patreon, thank you so very much for your subscriptions. This is the daily forecast for Monday, July 11th. It is a shared collective reading, so therefore it is available to all signs when you see it. Even if it's not July 11th, feel free to utilize it if it makes sense in your life at the time when you're viewing the video. I will be referencing the underpinning energy video, which is from yesterday, Sunday's reading. So you can refer back to that via the lower left-hand corner at the end of this video. If you're new to me, please check out the drop-down menu. In there some house rules, things I want you to think about, the decks that I'm currently using, how to book a private reading, all of that stuff is readily available in there. Great ways to support the channel. Please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a question or comment, and share the video out on your social media feeds. I would greatly appreciate it. So this is the daily reading. So let's see what's going on with the cards. Sunday's reading was quite interesting. I feel like this could be an intense week for folks around different areas. Each one of you may experience these cards differently, but the Sunday reading was, I'm going to be honest, it was sort of extreme. And so I don't know what to think, but we're going to get into this and see what's going on. So we have the Justice card. Justice is about clarity, truth, and responsibility. Justice is major arcana, right? It's associated with the sign of Libra. We had the Death card leading out on Sunday's reading, so this is underpinned by death, right? Justice and death, yay. Justice is about the truth coming to be revealed, right? Justice is about, it's air element, so it's about communication, intelligence, wisdom, thoughts, clarity, right? Expect to maybe find some clarity around a certain situation today. It should be, I don't know if severe is the right word, but it should be significant, let's say that. Justice and death, to me, both being major arcana, this should be a rather profound realization. Justice oftentimes works in our favor, but sometimes with justice, if the truth is coming out, if there's been anything that we've been doing that's been suspect or weird or whatever, we'll have to look at that too, right? We could be getting served in some ways our own justice, or if we've been up to sort of no good. I'm not saying that you have, but if you have, there could be a little bit of an awakening or a rebalancing, right, that needs to take place. Whether you're on the positive end of that or maybe the negative end of that, it's going to take place. The Death card underneath this, right, speaks to this idea of transformation needing to happen. It's inevitable. Don't fight it. Let it come into being. Let justice sort of settle everything. Let justice put the scales back in order. Let justice put your viewpoint, your perspective, your vision, your thoughts, your communication back into a place of like clarity and understanding. I think that justice is a welcome card with death there, but I'm going to say that these are two intense cards, so we might be served a bit of, I don't know, a bit of a lesson that is just a bit hard. Let's just be honest. You know, it's going to be kind of in your face is sort of the feeling that I'm getting. And Sunday's reading to me felt like, you know, we're going to have to face something that maybe we've been avoiding either within ourselves or within a situation or a person or a relationship that it has to change. There's no choice. The Death card speaks to this idea of having to change, right? That it's inevitable. We're not allowed to fight it. We're not allowed to resist it. It's going to have to change, especially if it wants to move forward, right? It needs to redefine itself. It needs to be more honest, more real, more apparent, more present, more whatever it needs more of. The Death card is about to kill off whatever's been existing. Justice is about to bring the truth in and tell us exactly what is needed so that we can move forward successfully in clarity and in balance and empowered, ideally. But we also have to look at the truth. We have to live in that truth. We have to dwell in that truth and allow that truth to sort of be our guide, our marker for what is going on. And in that truth, we then sort of can assist or ease into the transformation that the Death card presents. We don't have to fear it. We don't have to fight it. We don't have to resist it, because that's when it makes it all the more painful or struggle bus or awful. What we want to do is we want to settle into the wisdom of it all, the balance of it all, and the truth, right? The truth will set you free. is really kind of the Justice card. So allow that truth, even if it might be unpleasant or uncomfortable for you, to I guess in a way educate you or give you wisdom so that you can move forward in a way that's productive, that's in balance, that is healthy for you. All right, so let's go to the White Light Oracle. The White Light Oracle is the Spirit Bear of 396 Hertz. We've seen him before. He's card number 15, which would be a 6, which would also be about balance to me, right? So I'm not mad at that. I like that Spirit Bear is here. He's a very sort of protective card and a lovely card. 396 Hertz is a very healing broadcast, frequency. It sort of it eliminates like sort of all toxins, even at the body level. So if you can tap into YouTube and watch a 396 Hertz video today of music that plays at this frequency, you could actually open up the doors to this justice, to this clarity of mind, to this awareness, to this truth, so that you can assimilate it and make it more easy for yourself as you move forward throughout whatever transformation you're experiencing from this death card, right? So let me find Spirit Bear and read it to you. Give me one moment. Okay. You are being healed from guilt and fear. Such emotions will no longer steal your personal power or dissuade you from confidence, happiness, and realizing your own worth. No matter how unlikely it may seem, you are going to emerge from a spiritual winter into light and life. The divinely ordained time for your liberation, healing, and emergence is much closer than you realize. Abundant blessings are stirring and shall soon manifest. The frequency of 396 Hertz is deeply nurturing and protective. It is the heart frequency of the universal mother, protecting her young, deflecting negativity, and refusing to overly condition the youthful mind. It looks out for them and provides warnings lest they wander too far from their authentic path. But she also encourages the child to learn who they are, to courageously explore their world, and to enjoy their freedom. Irrespective of our personal experience with our biological mother, the divine mother energy is the soul in the soul is loving, protective, available, and kind. This inner mother This inner mother love enables us to develop our own sense of personal value, belonging, and home. In connection with the inner divine mother, we feel loved, wanted, and held. We know ourselves well enough to understand what we need, and we value ourselves enough to live in such a way that our needs are met. We recognize that we matter. Not more than any other, but enough to feel self-love and self-respect. We can connect to our authentic life path because we feel worthy of it. This nurturing frequency heals the heart and softens the walls which keep love out due to past abandonment and betrayal. When we are more open to life, the path to fruition becomes more accessible and direct. When we connect with our authentic path, we can access the abundance of spiritual support available to us and make the most spiritual progress. That guidance may arise as a no or not right now or as a yes and go for it. When we are in the heart, we will clearly sense such guidance and take comfort in it, rather than fight against it. As we let go of our defense systems, disabling fear and guilt from running our lives, and instead deal with them as occasional interlopers that need to be cleared and healed, we stop fearing we will never have what we genuinely want and need. We realize we are loved, know how to love, and are naturally innately beings of love. This frequency helps the body to ground. It helps the mind to settle into the body rather than constantly flitting from one possibility to the next, creating excitement but also an excess of nervous energy. It helps the mind and body play nicely with each other, supporting each other rather than opposing each other. Then your mind won't be constantly haranguing your body, leaving it feeling bad about itself, tired or unhappy or even angry and rebellious. In these and other ways, the 396 Hz frequency helps reconcile the push-pull of competing interests, integrating awareness in the heart and providing a clear pathway to a transcendent resolution where all is working for the one higher purpose. This frequency harmonizes beautifully with the spiritual medicine of the bear soul totem. It encourages our natural ability to find the sweetness in life necessary to sustain hope and heal our hearts. Spirit Bear connects us to the restorative power of hibernation, that deep rest of body and mind. If you are highly strung and, like many modern people, find it hard to consciously relax your body and mind through spiritual practices, Spirit Bear brings the comfort and encouragement to allow your mind to rest within the body. It is as if the mind were in a cave for renewal, safe from predators and external forces, undisturbed and able to rest. This oracle urges you to go within where there is a tremendous healing force awakening. Give it the time and space it needs to do its best work for you. Find a place to lie down comfortably on your back, with your arms and legs slightly apart and your head slightly elevated, so your neck is comfortable. If you tend to cool down as you relax, as many people do, cover yourself with appropriate layers. If you have a health condition which prevents you from lying down, seat yourself comfortably and say this prayer. I invoke the healing frequency of unconditional love and wisdom of the Divine Mother. May my body, mind, and soul be sheltered in a sanctuary of protective grace to fully relax and deeply heal. Now it is time for you to relax. You can play sacred music or simply listen to your own breath flowing in and out. If the room can be darkened, this can promote restfulness too. If you are tired, you will likely fall asleep rather than simply rest. That is okay. Gently ease your muscles into a state of relaxation, allowing them to become heavy and settled. Allow your awareness to continue to drift within until your mind begins to let go. Your mind may like to rest within your body, or on your breath, or to float away in the reverie. Rest for as long as you choose. Emerging from hibernation can take some time and adjustment. Move slowly if needs be. Ground, nourish, and hydrate your body. You have completed your healing process. Now let's look at the Hidden Truth card, and it is, I am recovering. I like that. So, whatever truth, whatever death is taking place in our life, whatever changes or transformations are happening, we need to sort of settle into this spirit bearer 396 hertz of, like, repairing the body and the mind and the soul and the spirit, and focusing on that recovery today as we bring ourselves out of the dissolution of the death card and into the clarity of the justice card, right? There is a truth here for us that we should know and that we need to find, not only mentally, right, because of justice, but also physically, spiritually, emotionally through the spirit bearer of 396 hertz. As we bring those three together and in support of one another, right, our mind, body, spirit, and even our emotions, we can then recover. We can sort of stabilize. We can deal with the sort of challenges that the death card and like what we saw in the Sunday reading, as those things present themselves to us, we can sort of move through them in strength, in honor, and truth, right? So keeping that in mind today, it's not all bad. It's about adjustment. It's about healing ourselves. It's about focusing on that healing as things start to change or transform, and also focusing on the fact that we are indeed recovering, that we can make this happen, that we can change like who we are within a situation that may not feel quite so good. I hope that makes sense, guys. That is your reading for the day. Please hit that thumbs up button, leave me a question or comment, share the video out, and subscribe to the channel if you're new to me. And have a wonderful day, you guys. It's going to be okay this week. All right, take care. Bye-bye.